Good morning and welcome back to the channel, all you filthy degenerates. Just kidding. Love you guys. Let's talk some baseball as we get into the Sunday, August 25th Major League Baseball betting card. Yesterday was full of action. Very profitable day within what we did within major leagues. We had a cashing day within that, as well as just splitting in college football. A little bit ahead though with the overall the overall games that we did play. Put a couple out on Discord. Had to take a couple cash outs, some very unfortunate events that happened within the college football ranks, but we did split and have a couple cashes on our leans within those plays. But week 0, I'll take it. Let's get into the positive territory, though. Enough with this splitting. It's kind of a very kind of a mixed bag when that happens because you get excited about winning the ones that you do call, and then at the end of the day, you jake and come out even. Lose some juice here or there, but I'll take it. We'll move forward. Let's keep plugging along and keep grinding out these units because we're coming to the conclusion of the Major League Baseball betting season. Then we'll start playoffs. Then the NFL kicks up, and then we are back in action. Okay, so if you haven't done so, make sure you guys all subscribe right down below to the channel. This is a perfect time to do so. We need to hit 5,000 subscribers before the NFL kickoff. That's been my goal since I've started this channel, and it's been a fun ride. So I appreciate all you guys have been rocking with me since day one. Also, I am going to kind of push this because this is very important. I just finished all of my analysis and research for the NFL, a couple college football things as well. I'm going to be doing a members-only live stream just to give you guys kind of those exclusive perks where I give my power rankings, my divisional picks, as well as some of my futures bets within the NFL ranks. And if you guys are in fantasy, there's going to be a little bit of that plugged in as well. I'm not going to do a full dedicated fantasy video because there's just way too much content. But we are going to talk about it, and we will have a live stream going. So if you guys have any questions, this will be a members-only live stream. So make sure you become a channel member today. It is just $10 a month. I don't charge for picks, but that's a way that I like to provide value to you guys. And as the channel grows, I do want to mention something. Right now, I'm very active in the Discord. It's totally free, but we are going to have a members-only Discord channel where you guys will have direct access to me because, quite frankly, right now, it's a little bit overwhelming with over 500 members now, and it's just something where it's going to be more so not for paying for picks, but paying for access. So if you guys want to get directly in connection with me and you want me to respond in a snap, that's kind of how I'm going to do it because right now my inbox is flooded, and I love you guys, but there's just not enough time in a day to go over what we have to go over. And especially because then hockey's going to kick up. We'll have college football. We'll have the major leagues in the playoffs. We'll have NFL. It's going to be a crazy, crazy time. And I really would love to start plugging some of my soccer plays. I'm big into Premier League. But nonetheless, this is something where NFL, college football, it's kind of the bread and butter here on the channel. And I'm excited because we have not had that opportunity to do that yet with you guys as it's a fairly new channel. So it's been a fun ride, and let's get down into it. Let's talk about these games and get into the odds jam, okay? Here's what we got going on, and if you guys haven't done so, here is the quick recap from yesterday. We are now 8-3 with that Discord play of the day. All right, that is the updated record. We bet to win a unit, so it's been a very, very nice little ride there, little run we're going on. I give my best bet of the day over on the Discord, and that's kind of where we're at. We went 2-2 on the best bets for the channel, and then the Discord winner puts us at a nice little day, 3-2, and that's kind of what we got going on from yesterday, okay? But let's get into the picks from today. We are going to hit up the odds jam. Let's get into that first game, Washington and the Braves, all right? For me, this is a very good spot for the Braves, -1.5, +120. Almost made my card. That's some good value, okay? I like the Braves to win this game. -1, +120, positive value. I think they can win by 2 very easily. Ronaldo Lopez taking on DJ Hers. I like the Braves in this matchup, so that would be my lean, no official bet. All right, and then we will get into an official play where we look for the sweep here in Boston. Tanner Houck going. I've traditionally liked to back him as a pitcher, but Merrill Kelly's no slouch either. I think this is going to be a nice little grudge match we got going. A little go for the sweep. Bring the brooms out. Arizona gets it done on the money line. I really like the +122 value that we can get as well. Arizona's been on a really hot streak, and I think actually this channel we bet Arizona 3 days in a row. And those have really been their last little run where they went on a losing streak. So it's something where we were just on them at the wrong moment in time. But I do think the Diamondbacks are on fire. If you look at them over the last 20 games or so, it's been very fun to watch. And I think that as they get healthier, they get closer to the postseason. The Diamondbacks, I think, are in that we are back category. So taking the Diamondbacks on the money line in that play, okay? Next, let's talk about the Yankees and Rockies. That will be an official play as well. We are going to go towards the over. I think there's way too much value here. We have Marcus Stroman, can give up the long ball, can get into some trouble. We saw the Yankees yesterday get bludgeoned by the Rockies, so we know the bats are alive for the Rockies. It's a good spot to Austin Gomber playing at Yankee Stadium. We know how the long ball can play a role there. And in this matchup, I think 8.5 is still a great number, even juiced up minus 130. So we are going to take the over in that contest. All right. Martinez and Ortiz going in the Reds, Pirates, little divisional matchup. This is a true coin flip. This is a no-run first bet for me play if I was going to bet it. There's not enough edge to take one side or one side of the total. So I'm going to stay away from this one in terms of an official play. But if I did have to bet it, it would be towards the no-run first inning category. Okay, and then we get up the Angels and Blue Jays. All right, this is going to be a game where we look into the numbers. The Angels got, I think, I got to pull this up because I don't want to misspeak. But I think yesterday we saw a little bit of something that was an outlier, okay? For some reason, it's not pulling up for me. Let me just do this real quick because I don't want to tell you guys the wrong info. All right, Toronto's taken 2 of 3, or 3 of 3 in a row against the Angels. So the Angels are reeling. Do they get the 4-game sweep today? Time will tell. Minus 163 is kind of a number where I look at this and I would probably attack it in the -1 category at minus 120. Otherwise, we're going to be taking the Angels here. Tyler Anderson has kind of been one of the bright spots of this Angels pitching rotation, but going against Kevin Gossman, I don't know if they're going to be able to get it done in terms of a outright win at plus 155. So if I was going to bet this game, it would be in the -1 run line on the Blue Jays. Give ourselves a little bit of an insurance policy if they only win by 1, and that's kind of where I would attack this game, okay? And then the next one is the Cubs and Marlins. Javier Hassad and Adam Euler. Nothing really crazy about this one except for the fact that I think that there's a lot of runs in terms of the Cubs. I think the Cubs team total is a bet that I like here very firmly. You can see this total at 8.5. I'm not confident the Marlins get there on the other side, but I do like the Cubs team total over. That one almost made my card as an official play. Okay, and then we can hit up the likes of the Texas Rangers and the Cleveland Guardians. I did skip over that one. There may be a reason why I skipped over that one. If you guys know, now you know. But Matthew Boyd taking on Cody Bradford, okay? And this is one where we saw, I think this is tied up at 1-1, the series. And, now we have the Rangers looking to leave town, going against Matthew Boyd in this matchup. It's pretty much a dead even coin flip, minus 119 for the Guardians. We're not going to talk too much about it. I'll tell you guys why later, as a lot of you do know, but that's maybe a little bit of an indication, okay? And then let's hit up the ever so important Chicago White Sox, right? 31-99. Do they accomplish the feat of having the worst record in baseball? Do they set that major league record? Time will tell. But right now, the White Sox are plus 130 on the money line. A little bit of value on the Tigers here, minus 135 on the road. 2-3, Bo Brisky going against Jonathan Cannon. I like the Tigers in this spot, minus 135. I don't trust the White Sox in any spot. And I do foresee that potentially we do hit that total of 9. Minus 115 on that number. So I'm not betting this one, but if I did have a lean, it would be Tigers in the over 9 in this matchup. Okay. And then let's hit up the Philadelphia Phillies Kansas City game. This will be an official play. Kobe Allard going against Seth Lugo. I think this is one where we get out of the first inning unscathed. I'm going to take the no-run first inning under a half run. I think this is a lot of value here at plus 120. A lot of you guys might say, well, Philadelphia has a murderer's row with their top three in that lineup, top four. So you look for Philly to maybe score in that top half of the inning. But I do see this is just a pure value play on a nrfi bet where you get plus 120. It doesn't happen too often, but I do like them plus 120. So let's lock in some value in this game. 2:10 first pitch between the Philadelphia Phillies and Kansas City Royals. All right. Next game on the card is Cardinals and the Twins. We look at this one between Zebby Matthews and Eric Fetty. This is a coin flip. St. Louis has been hitting the baseball a little bit. Minnesota at home, they definitely have the edge in terms of a pitching matchup, in my opinion. But in this game, I could see some runs. I think the over 8 is live if you want to take that juiced up. I think that the Twins are a great home favorite. A little chalky, but I still think the Twins get the win within and over as well at the over 8. But not enough of an edge for me to officially bet this one. But those are my two leans in this matchup. And then we get up the Brewers and Oakland Athletics game, okay? These are two teams that, quite frankly, have a lot of potential to score runs. We have Frankie Montas going against Joey Estes. We saw yesterday what the Brewers were capable of, winning with margin. Over 8's a little bit too low, in my opinion, so I do favor the over 8. The Brewers might be able to get there themselves, and the A's are a scrappy bunch, so look for them to get 3 or 4 plated in this matchup as well. So a little bit of value towards the over. Also, I do like the Brewers minus 135 in this matchup. Okay, 4 games left to talk about. The next one is the Giants and Mariners. We're not going to spend too much time on that one. There's a little bit of a reason why. So basically, you guys can fill in the blanks on that one. But get another matchup between Brian Wu and Robbie Ray. A great pitching matchup. Total set low. 7.5 is the best number. Hard Rock minus 135. So we'll leave that at that. But you can, guys, fill in the blanks, like I said. If you guys know me and you watch my channel religiously, you understand the system that I do with the Mariners at home as well. So that's kind of my breakdown on that game. Okay, and then the San Diego Mets game, very intriguing matchup. Jose Quintana going against Martin Perez. I like the Padres in this game. This is where you can find a minus 114 at home. Some extreme value on the Padres, so my best bet would be with the Padres minus 114, but not an official play. Dodgers, Rays, Gavin Stone hosting Jacob Lopez. Okay, the Dodgers have been pretty much playing some really great baseball. Yesterday, they got a scare. The best bet I gave over on Discord was 7.5. Sailed over that total. That number was a little bit skewed. I didn't like it. Clayton Kershaw had a couple good outings, but we all know what can happen. He's a little bit older in age and has the potential to get kind of a lackluster performance like we saw yesterday. I think he played at 6. And the Rays got that early lead, but the Dodgers coming back, and then the rest was history, obviously. Ohtani's been on an absolute insane tear, really making a great case for that NL MVP. Kind of a 50-50 bet right now, I think, in that market. So if you guys are interested in the MVP market, definitely check out Shohei in that regard, okay? But if I had to bet this game, it would be same thing. We're going to go over, and we're going to go Dodgers. I think that's where the value is, okay? Astros and Baltimore. This will be the last game, and coincidentally, the last official play that I'm going to give out. Going back to it, Yosei Kikuchi going against Dean Kramer. I love the over in this game. Over 8 minus 125. I think we're going to get some runs out of Baltimore, and I think the Astros are hitting the baseball well enough that we do hit some runs in their metric as well. Kramer's been giving up some runs as of late, kind of early on in the season. He was noteworthy, but now he's kind of reversed and regressed a little bit. So I do like the total in this. We're going to go over 8 minus 125. Kikuchi, I don't love him. He's had some great outings since being acquired by the Astros, but I think the Orioles get to them. They're familiar. They play the Blue Jays in division, and I think this is where they're going to use their familiarity. They're going to be able to get to Kikuchi as well as Houston, likewise with Dean Kramer. I think that they're going to get to him as well. So I do see a lot of runs. Worst case scenario, we get 5-4, cover this one by 1. But I do see runs, especially after we were on the under yesterday. So a little bit of a zigzag going back to the over here in the Astros-Baltimore Sunday Night Baseball 7:10 first pitch. So that'll wrap it up. That is my full breakdown of the Major League Baseball betting card. Guys, remember to check out oddsjam. This is the channel sponsor of the day. It's a great betting platform. You can't make bets there, but what you can do is track your bets, positive EV, arbitrage opportunity, a very, very big holding within what they do from a fantasy perspective. So make sure you check out OddsJam. Use my link down below. Do not make a bet without using OddsJam. You can get 35% off of your annual and or monthly subscription. It's promo code TBM. Links down below. Make sure you guys all sign up today. All right. But here is the quick recap of my final plays. You can see it right here. The 4 plays I'm going to give out on the channel for my best bets. That's the over in the Yankees game, Arizona money line, Philadelphia no-run first inning at plus 120, Baltimore, Houston, we're going to go over 8. So a couple overs and a couple plus money value plays. So hopefully we get out of this one 3-1. Look for a sweep. We haven't done that in a while, but if you guys have been betting with me since March, April, we have been running pretty much hot since then. So let's keep grinding it out. It's been a fun baseball season, and also this is a great time to be alive because we're going to start getting into football pretty much every single day. And so before I sign off, I do want to remind you guys, make sure you guys all become channel members. That link is down below in the description or on the channel homepage. Become a channel member today. I will schedule that members only live stream where we're going to break down the entirety of the NFL preseason. We're going to get into a lot of fantasy aspects. We're going to talk about win totals. We're going to talk about divisions. We're going to talk about futures bets and give you guys my power rankings. And there will be another live stream where I do my week 1 picks. We're going to break down, we're going to run the board. I'll give you guys my week 1 picks for the NFL as well before I release that video to the public, okay? So that'll about wrap it up. Appreciate you guys. Love this time of the year. Great time to be alive. Like I said, please subscribe. We have that goal to hit 5,000 subscribers. We did hit 500 in Discord. It's free to join. Just hop on over there and let's get it going. Let's cash some tickets and have a great Sunday, guys. Appreciate you all. See you in the next video. Cheers.